streets, they never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my phone, they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger side when they tried to fool me.
Yeah, you know the streets ain't never love us.
Yeah. GD. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me.
Laying up in the hospital bed in ICU. Hit that button like every 3 hours to get those blues, yeah. Laying in the test of pain, I know shit won't be the same. Sip of my stomach, shit don't stop a thing, I'm still a man, yeah. But who gon' be there when you doing time? Can't get no money, so they dropping down, these niggas bitter. And I hope they get the picture, I'm only getting bigger. The top cat out my litter, yeah. Tell you they love you, but they hate you on the low. They hold you back, how they expect for you to grow. I got locked up, ain't said me nothing, but I'm your nigga. My body numb, I got no feelings for you niggas. I'm from what niggas will shoot you right here in these hallways. If you got trust in that loyalty goes a long way. These size 11s, these pussies can't walk a mile in. They hit my cousin with life and he's still smiling. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed, I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me. Streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried, tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly, my foreign they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger seat when they tried to fold me. Remind me of my gun, that was real shit, this real spit. Rocks I was selling was smacking them, call it Will Smith. I ain't never told and never folded under pressure. Yeah, the Neek was in that ambulance with me, he was on that stretcher. Niggas tried to take my life, I couldn't tell you who. Many men might not make it, I'm here to tell the truth. Me and Job, that's my brother, you know we moving tight. Brown boys fuck with the family and I'ma get them that. This my testimony, solid, all the rest is phony. Merrick niggas come at the fam and send your best opponent. I was stabbed, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. I know the streets ain't never loved me. He was shot, he was left with a zipper on his stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved us. Gang, Merrick shit, it's how we music, nigga. Go.
Shout out to everybody in the building. Grown folks conversation as usual. A man was on my mind. Free my guy Clips. This is how we gonna start it off with a little bit of pain. Let's go.
Huh? Niggas know the vibes, man. Talk to you niggas, man. Nightmare. Nightmare. Couple of my homies find cases. I just pray they here with me the day that I get famous. Cause those my niggas and I love them to death. Play with them, I put some slugs in your chest. Yeah, we really started from the bottom, hustling. Wasn't getting no rest. We wasn't waiting on the government check. Once I started getting chicken, fuck bitches, I start loving them less. And fuck them niggas who ain't fuck with us then. Back when we used to share a slice of pizza, cause our pockets is empty. And 6 of us used to chip in on a bottle of Henny. Now I cop some 42 for a bitch named Jenny. I say I'm trying to fuck, you know that she let me. Cause she know I hustle and I'm tough, so she sucking me sloppily. Plus I'm light skin, but don't never think you can bother me. Bitch, I keep a Glock. Once the show, just know you ain't stopping me. Favorite activity is shootings and robberies. What you know about it? Boy, I watch some snakes with a bird's eye. I can feel them creeping, scheming. Guess it's my third eye. Karma trying to catch me, yeah, they say I'm the worst. I am really in these streets, lurking, doing some dirt. Why? Cause if a nigga violated, know the gang is all for the get back. Trying to get fly, get by, that's where we flip packs. Keep it cool around my niggas. If you skinny or brolic, it doesn't matter. Bullets rip through his six pack. He ain't talking money, nigga, fuck with a chit chat. I leave a zigzag on his face with a blade like he riff rap. Catch the drop and smoke a hot, like the flame watch his wig crack. Then I whip the coke up so my wrist snap. Let's talk about them days I was down bad. I never forget that. Had to borrow that designer. Yeah, my outfit was mismatched. Bitches wouldn't even break me off a piece of a Kit Kat. Now they fuck me and don't want my dick back. I told the little bitch I'm in a rush. She need to get from on top of me, cause I'm chasing these dollars, trying to cop me some property, trying to start a monopoly. Sounds like an anomaly or like karate, chop them bricks up properly. Either way I'm working, and either way they hurt me, cause they hate to see a nigga doing good when they believe that I wasn't worth shit. But this a public service announcement, bitch, suck my dick, I'm back now. What I got, I earned it. Tried to lock me down, but they couldn't break my spirit. They know Cook's the big demon, feel the heat when you get near him. Baby, mama talking shit, won't ever tell it like it is. Truthfully, she just trying to line me to catch another bid. Being nasty and spiteful and playing games with my kids. They go to social media and tell you I'm a piece of shit. This shit is crazy. And plus these pussy niggas lately downplaying all my moves when it's really cause they hating. Then my time stood tall, made it back, I waited patient. Now it's killing them to think that Darren Peterson could make it. Cause they recognize Darren Peterson's talent isn't basic. And I started from the basement, man, it's hard for them to face it. Was that kid out the group home, always had dirty shoes on, hand-me-down outfits, man, I can tell you about it. When you was 12 and went to school with your new backpack, I was in juvenile, fighting for my snacks back. Used to ask my mom for $10, cops and me and Jay. Now I cop 42 for your bae, she gon' need the gang. Money make your wifey go astray, I get that every day. And the homie wildin', she wanna be around them. 25K views in 1 month, I'm from Haverstraw, them boys and reach 1,000. Hey, oh, I'm astounded, fresh off a 6-year bid, I had it litty. In less than 10 months, I'm a legend in my city. Shut out the real ones showing love and them haters watching. My hood on my back, yeah, I'm representing Brooklyn. And fuck them sneaky bitches plotting like we gotta stop them before he prove it's wrong. Just a thought makes him nauseous. Gang told me stay positive and stick to this music shit. I really be robbing and shooting shit that look like ruler sticks, riding, sliding in the hoopty whip that make Medulla slick. Even trying to get it top, trying to catch another op and free the homie. He been down for like 15. He 31, he ain't been home since he was 16. At 16, he wasn't trying to write 16s. He was spinning blocks with a Glock that whole 16. Now he in the yard spitting bars and this shit mean. Cause he got talent, plus he's smart with some big dreams. And I just left him, man, I wish that he came with me. But we could only pray for his appeal, God is with him, I miss him. But I don't miss them days I call my bitch, she don't answer. Or talk to my mom, she sick and thinks she got cancer. When I was in the box starving every single day, I would've cut a nigga's face for a PB&J, that shit real. I just wanna bust a brick seal and throw 200 grand to my mans, tell him get bills so he can know how buying what he wants for his kids feels. Or pay his mom's rent, just a thought makes me get chills. This shit real. It could all be so simple. I disregard the law, sell raw and blow pistols. If you go against my squad, I'll pray that the Lord with you. It's gonna be a sad song as soon as the four hits you. Spaghetti sauce, soul in the door, your dog's rental. It's sad cause your dog ain't know he's gonna get you. But if he stand by you, that mean he gon' fall with you. He gon' wish he never stopped at the store to get more swishers. Leave him right there. We shoot pistols, we don't fight fair. Cause last time we tried, the other side brought a knife there. So we gon' leave them guys traumatized, it's a nightmare. I promise he gon' die. Eyes wide in his night gears, or catch him in his yard, leave him dead in his house slippers. Put him on a shirt, now he famous, yeah, we clout giving. Niggas holler when my Nina scream, yeah, we shout different. Slide up in your bitch DM, then I'm in her mouth with it. They say money can't buy you happiness. Well, I disagree, cause I was just broke in the cell and they had shit to eat. When my niggas pitching them packs, yeah, we got kids to feed. Fuck misery, we risking our lives off for the chips and cheese. Nigga front up in the club, here we getting busy. Stupid snuck a knife in. Bitch, I got a glizzy with me, and you brought the broad with you. Boy, I brought some killers with me. They know we the bad guys, but I don't got no villains with me. It's plenty Pyrus and Blazers up on my side, nigga. Told them first one to reach, first one to die, nigga. Ain't no OGs in my hood no more, it's mine, nigga. But listen, shout out the gang, we on the rise, nigga.
Easy. Yo, hashtag free clips to his back. Would you heard me? Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Shout out to everybody that's in the BUILDING. I think that's how you spell it. Appreciate y'all for pulling up tonight. Grown folks conversation as usual. I got some things to talk about. I got some informative information, as they say. And I got a couple of things I want to vent about. Because you can't serve two gods. You cannot serve two gods. You just can't serve two gods. And more in my journey of life, the Most High has been letting me know, yo, you on the right road, kid. And don't you let nobody get you off that road. So I'm standing 10 toes down in what I believe in. You cannot serve two gods. You can't. You can't. Yesterday, I happened to get a phone call. Well, a text, a DM. Yo, guys. Yo, they got a fake you in somebody's chat or whatever. So I go to the person's chat. First thing I say is peace. I'm like, yo, clap that imposter. And the response I got from the person that platform it is, it was just heartbreaking. It was just totally heartbreaking. I can't even give them the gratitude to even say who I'm talking about. But their response was heartbreaking. The response was heartbreaking. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even about what I think I am. It's about what I know I am. And I explained to the person, I said, Joe, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird activity to be having somebody in your chat, beloved, especially knowing it's not me. That whole thing right there is fraudulent. You dig what I'm saying? It's totally fraudulent to me. And then the person responded to me something. I'm just going to respond the response they told me. And this response let me know that the devil was definitely trying to get at people. And the devil is working hard right now. I mean, I'm not worried. I'm going to keep it funky with you. I don't know if anybody in here is worried. If you are, you better get on your faith. You better get your game in check. You better get your relationship with the Most High in order. Because I fear nothing but God. You understand what I'm saying to you? And I heard someone say to me when I asked them about why would they allow somebody to be in my chat, they said, yo, Dice, you know I'm God body, but right now I'm doing this devil shit. Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? That's a fact. If y'all can hear me crystal clear, anybody but a dead body, do me a favor, man. Let me get some dice cubes so I can shout everybody out that typed in the chat. Anybody but a dead body, if the audio is crystal clear. Can you dig it? Thank you. Keith said, crystal clear, baby. Dog Soldier said, you in there like swimwear. Let me get back to the top there. We got my brother Chief, red hair, brown eyes. He said, Elizabeth, New Jersey in the building. Salute, chat. I'm at work. I'll holler at y'all later. We got Angie, baby, in the building. We got my sister East New York in the building. I see you, girl. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. That's on everything I love. That's on Brooklyn. Steelers Nation. See you in the building, bruh. Still got your gun. pull on up. You know where you at. You home. You home. I know y'all be getting bored. Because I'm going to talk about some of y'all. Always a queen and godmothers here. Queen Gigi, I see you. Love you, your soul. Love your soul. Yeah, we need Queen Gigi up on a panel one night when we have a men from Mars and a woman from Venus. I would love to hear her input. Shout out to Chillin' with Love. She's in the building, a.k.a. Cali with Love. We got a show we going to do. I'm going to do a conversations with Chillin' with Love, y'all. I know y'all been waiting for it. She blessed me, had me on her show. We had a great conversation. And it's only right that I do the same thing. And I appreciate her because she said something that was real, real powerful. She said, Dice, it ain't about no motherfucking subs. I just want to pull up, have a good time. And you want to hear something funny? God works in mysterious ways, because I was just getting ready to ask her, yo, let's do that conversations with Big Dice. I would love to have you on the show. You see how everything falls in line? You dig what I'm saying? So y'all look forward to that. We're going to have Miss Chillin' with Love, a.k.a. Cali with Love. You dig what I'm saying, in the building. Hope Bullets pull up for that one too. Shout out to Bullets, got it. You dig what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, I ain't never really, it's been a long time. It's been a long time before something really has bothered my spirit on YouTube. Seriously, it's been a long time since something has really bothered my spirit on YouTube, because I try to stay out the way. You know what I'm saying? I don't throw shots at people. If you throw a shot at me, it's just an invisible rubber bullet. You know what I'm saying? It's never going to affect me. It's never going to affect me. But when I went somewhere and saw the fake account of mine, see me, let me explain to you. It's not even if this person or these people, because there's so many of them, whoever these people are or this person is that's with these fake accounts. At first, they used to try to just stir up controversy, saying things that totally don't make sense. And I saw them a few times. Whoever they are, they didn't really finish school, because as far as completion of sentences, paragraphs, plural, pauses, punctuate. No, it was nothing like that. And then that couldn't work. So now the people that have adapted me, he, me, or she, me ass people. Rich, I see you in the building. Yo, Rich, keep doing that, man. Keep doing that, Rich. I'm dead ass serious. Like, I appreciate you for your own vibe, your own lane. Y'all don't even see Rich face. You don't hear him going to nobody. You don't hear him cursing at nobody. And the dude just be up there playing great fucking music. I'm talking about, this nigga had me feeling like I was in a tunnel. Like I thought I was in, whew. I said, oh shit. I thought I was in the limelight. This nigga, I thought I was damn near, I thought I was at the Palladium one night fucking with this nigga. He was playing so much good music, especially when he went to that Michael Jackson blend, you know what I'm saying, with that disco. But when it comes to the trolling on YouTube, it's never gonna be me, y'all. It's not funny. I'm not going to anybody who feels as though that's what they on YouTube before. To me, it's just not funny. It's just, I'm an adult. You know what I'm saying? I want to continue to be treated and respected and looked upon as an adult. And that's why I say to all content creators, podcast content creators, I'm just asking. I can't make you do anything. I'm asking. This is an ask of you. If you should see any fake content, any fake people claiming to be me, Rose Gold, salute. You see anybody? 1, 2, Freddie, I see you. You see anybody in your chats or whatever like that? When you press that button, if you're the content creator, you have the power to press that button and see what's going on with the person. So you'll know if it don't come right back to me that it's not me. It's not me. I watch shows. I don't type in chats. Wax is home. When he home, I'm typing in his chat. Harlem go live, I'm typing in his chat. Dog go live, I'm typing in his chat. Zeke Black go live, I'm typing in his chat. Chillin' with Love go live, I'm typing in a chat. Jai Ace go live, I'm typing in his chat. China Brim go live, I'm typing in his chat. Artist Morrison go live, I'm typing in his chat. I catch a few of Tizzle Tay lives. Sometimes she go live late. Oh, Henny, I see you. but I really don't be in people chats like that. No disrespect intended. I may watch a person's show. Hear me now. I may watch a person's show, but I will not type in their chat. So just all the content creators, if you see a Big Dice or the Big Dice Chronicles, especially this motherfucker talking about Sharon McLeod's son, that's so disrespectful. Just do me a favor and just get them out y'all chat forever. Nay, I see you in the building. Just you know, just grown folk shit. Big Dice ain't part of the bullshit. I don't give a fuck what you doing. I don't care who you fucking. Dice ain't up here trying to fuck nobody. When y'all hear me say I love my sisters, I love my sisters. When I hear the people that held me down from day one, like it's 3 generations of Team Guardian, nobody's looked at or treated differently. But it's 3 generations. The first 3 generations of Team Guardian is going to always be the most impactful to me in my heart. There's some people that unfortunately are along the journey. Through circumstances and terms, maybe, you know, it's just sometimes people have to go on different journeys. Sometimes people have to go on different journeys. Every time, you know what I'm saying? Oil don't go with coffee, but milk do. You know what I'm saying? Oil don't go on cereal, but sugar do. But I'm grateful to everybody. I mean, it's from my heart. I'm grateful to everybody that may have supported or held me down or came in and typed in the chat, even if you blocked out the chat, even if for some reason you got, well, it got to the point where it was uncomfortable for you in the chat. They got this thing saying kicked out the whip. Nah, that to me, that's corny. Ain't no such thing as that like that. It's just certain people do certain things. And then me, I stand on principles. And I'm going to always stand on principles. Vibes, I see you in the building. And anything that don't stand honorably or on principle, male or female, one thing I have the right to do is interact with you. I don't have to talk to you. Family or friend. I don't have to be around you. And I damn sure don't have to have you in this chat, because the great people that be in this chat, the interaction between us is different. It's times when I be doing videos, I'm so proud to say I see people in the chat having conversations with each other. Bitch, you know, I was downtown yesterday, went to the movies, got drunk, and niggas like, yo, son, you know, I was playing ball in a Duke game. See, shit like that means that this is a growing community. You know what I'm saying? It's a growing community that's growing to a bigger and stronger village. You understand what I'm saying to you? With great people, everybody got their own right to be who they are. You dig what I'm saying? You gay? I wouldn't give a fuck. Tanya, I see you. You're lesbian? I would not care. As long as your heart is pure. As long as your heart is pure, what I agree with, what I was raised with, has nothing to do with you or your life. I know some heterosexual people that are horrible, that are just bad people. And then I have friends and family members that are gay and lesbian and some of the most nicest people in the fucking world. You dig? So even in the Bible, it says, come to me pure as you are. Everything else, we got to start paying attention to, because only God can judge. You do have the right to judge to your intimate and personal being in space. That means you got to learn how to mind your motherfucking business. You got to learn to mind your damn business. Jamil, I see you in the building. I got some things I want to talk about today. You know, I like to enlighten my peoples. This one right here was kind of crazy. But then again, I thought about something. Did y'all hear about this? Did y'all hear about this? "27-year-old man, Mississippi man was arrested for hacking in the Human Services Department and loading $2,500 worth of food stamps to every applicant and existing card holder. He made 100,000 bond in 30 minutes. AP, I feel you. That's a fact, Keish. She said a real Robin Hood, 27-year-old man was arrested for hacking in the Human Resource Services Department and loading $2,500 worth of food stamps to every applicant and existing card holder. He made a $100K bond in 30 minutes. He was supposed to. Because he's supposed to have 10,000. See, this one thing I will say about the South that's different than New York. See, New York, they got bail bondsmen, but them bail bondsmen is pieces of shit. They want to know how many times you had a shit. They want to know how many times your feet was hurting. They want to know what time you be putting gas in your car. It's so much down here. You got some money. You got 10% of your bond. It's bail bondsmen that's lined up to get you out. Down here in the South, they line up to get you out. They line up to get you down here. Them bail bondsmen, they be out there like, you know how when you come off the plane, you know how when you get into New York or you go into another, you get off the plane, you see them cab drivers be waiting up there, taxi, where you want to go? That's how them bail bondsmen go to court. That's a fact. And believe it or not, don't let nobody fool you. Bail bondsmen take layaway. Bail bondsmen take layaway. They take layaway. Oh, L'Oreal, I'm going to get on that too, Sugar Booger. I'm going to get on that too, Sugar Booger. Appreciate you for pulling up in the building. Because I don't know if y'all know, YouTube done changed their laws. So all you motherfuckers that want to do this all day, you can't get monetized. All of you that want to sit behind an avatar all day, running your mouth, that's all you're going to be doing is running your mouth. YouTube said they don't trust that shit no more. You know why? AI. I could pay a motherfucking company and call them and say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And that's all they need. And I can get right behind this motherfucking counter and don't have to say shit. I can let that AI record and just play. No, YouTube is tired of that shit. And I'm going to be real. I've been saying, let me tell you something. Let me talk for a minute. Can I talk? Can I talk? We got 23 people in the building, man. Can I get some lights? We got 19 likes. I'm not upset. We need to get these tied like shoestrings. It's time for me to talk. Because I'm going to do a show, and I want content creators to come up on this show because I want to know what the fuck is content to you niggas. And I said it's a few that's going to get upset that may be watching this in the cut that don't want to talk. A bunch of y'all be up in these so-called non-content chats. I'm not even upset with you no more. I pray for you. Because at first, it used to disgust me. I said, how's any intelligence involved with this person? How are they typing in this chat? How are they up on this motherfucking podcast with a group of Neanderthals? That's another reason why I watch certain shows, because I want to see who's ignorant. I just want to see who's very bored. I want to see who's probably fat and in a wheelchair. I probably want to see who ain't washed up in about 2 months. And you probably got about 13 or 15 cats, 2 squirrels, 27 goldfish, and 11 orangutans in their house. It's time for content. I've said this before. I don't even think y'all know this. I prayed something into existence a long time ago when we lost Compa. Long live the dread. Long live the fucking dread. When we lost Compa, I prayed for all that back and forth. Shout out to Bad Vibes. He was there. He saw it. When we lost Compa 2 years, going on 2 years ago, YouTube was disgusting. All men, and I mean this wholeheartedly, all men that get up on platforms and just target women and talk about the suckers. All disrespect intended. Simple and plain. All men that get up on these podcasts and just totally disrespect these. I don't care who the woman is. I don't care who she. I don't care she got 55 kids. I don't care if she slept with a green nigga. I don't care if you saw her smoking crack. I don't care if she was on fentanyl. All you niggas that get up here on YouTube just going at women are just displaying lack of character. And you're displaying characteristics of children. And I mean that from my heart. That's what little boys did when we was in school. Remember we used to hit the girl in public school? I don't like you. Yes, I do, because I'm hitting you. Remember what's the problem between them two? And then we had them teachers that say, well, you know, he likes her or she likes him or they like each other, because that's what children do. Because children don't know how to communicate and say things like, yo, I really like you. Let's go to Woolworth after school and I'm going to buy you a box of crayons and I'm going to get me a box of crayons and I'm going to get 2 coloring books. And we're going to go to the park and we're going to color and enjoy ourselves. Children don't have the intellect or the articulation to say things like that. And don't get it twisted. It was a time when people that were here, female, that, how can I say, our energy had to really, really get bad for me to feed into something. You ain't got to believe this, but people that really know this, you don't have to believe this about me. You got to really keep picking at me to come at you. Now, if it comes to a man, no, I ain't talking about no man. Fuck that. I'll ignore certain niggas playing ball. Fuck that nigga. Certain shit, I've learned to do that growing up. Then when it comes to women, you have to learn to ignore them too. But certain things are not to be left unaddressed. Now, see, it's a couple of times I had to address situations. Facts. With me just going live to talk about people. Nope. No bueno. It's no bueno. It makes you look obsessed with somebody. Men that go live talking about other men, just my opinion, you have male crushes on men. This is facts. Men that can just go live and say, I don't like him, I don't like him, I don't like him. And go live an hour later and say, I don't like him, I don't like him, I don't like him. And then go live 4 hours later and go, I don't like him, I don't like him. And then wake up about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and say, I don't like him. You dudes are infatuated with these guys. And because you don't have a phone number or a direct link to get in touch with these men in real life, this is the only way that you feel as though you are communicating to them. I'm going to be the first one to say, a lot of you dudes are really, really making me question your sexuality. And I'm not saying it with no disrespect. I'm just being as real and straight up as I can be. I'm being as real and straight up as I could be. But let's get to this show. I got a good one lined up for you. Do y'all know who this is? Damn, she got a beautiful smile. I don't know this woman from nowhere, but she just has a beautiful smile. Do y'all know who she is? Well, she's a single mother from Detroit, Michigan. She's a single mother of 6. Yep. Well, excuse me. May she rest in peace. She was a single mother of 6. Let's get into how this went down. Remember, y'all heard it first.
A mother killed in a workplace stabbing.
My mama died trying to take care of us.
A McDonald's manager killed in the middle of the morning rush, and police say it was another employee who did it. Jennifer Harris was working her shift this morning when she sent an employee home early. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Kimberly Gill.
And I'm Ty Steele. Police say that employee left and then came back and killed her with a knife. This happened at the McDonald's on 9 Mile West, west of Kelly and East Point. Noel Frio is live with the details. Noel, we hear a Good Samaritan stepped in and tried and stop this.
Yeah, that's right. Police say that stabbing happened near this drive-through window behind me. And they say a customer who was in the drive-through stepped in and stopped the suspect from fleeing the scene before police arrived. We've now learned that the victim was a mother of 6. Employees described the terrifying moments inside a McDonald's after a worker attacked a manager with a knife. Police say the employee had been in an argument with the manager that ended with her being sent home.
She left for 5 minutes. She came back with a mask on her face. And the only thing I seen was her hands. That's how I knew it was her.
Family of the victim identify her as 39-year-old Jennifer Harris. She was stabbed multiple times before a customer in the drive-thru line intervened, holding the employee at gunpoint until officers arrived.
He had her sitting down there about in the parking lot next to a vehicle, and he had the gun pointed at her. That's when police and all them rolled up.
He did the right thing. He showed, so to speak, heroism, and we really appreciate his assistance because, like I said, otherwise we would have a dangerous criminal right now in public, and we would be looking for her, but who knows what else she was gonna do.
Family of Harris described her as selfless, a hard worker who worked to provide for her 6 children as a single mother.
She was the best mom anybody could ever ask for. My mama, she woke up every day and went to work for us. My mama died trying to take care of us.
Her children now in shock at how such senseless violence could have ended their mother's life.
A hard-working woman, so kind. If anybody needed help, she would give you her last, give you the shirt off her back. She did not deserve that at all.
And police are asking that anyone with any more information on this incident contact the East Point Police Department. We have that phone number in this story at clickondetroit.com. Live in East Point, Noel Frio, Local 4.
So heartbreaking.
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The streets said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, and he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when the kind of minds be cautious. I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. Hold these expensive clothes like was that smart? Now they uploading they clothes on the Poshmark. Switch, baby, careful with this. I mean, this bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like, high from who? Bound to put your car on skates. You think you sliding through? I help build my niggas. This ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means. I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas. I'm an animal. It's a jungle where I'm from. What y'all want to do? You can't play both sides. You niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The streets said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, and he still told.
You's a bitch ass nigga. That's a fact, man. You's a bitch, nigga.
Yo, smash that like button, share this live, y'all.
On my soul, on my soul. Pussy,
we got Willie Love up in the building from Shot-Town, you heard him?
You's an internet nigga, you's a troll. Let your day ones put their trust in you when you told. You's a bitch ass nigga. You niggas mutts. You be out here pillow talking to these sluts. You the type I fuck around and get you touched. You the type be selling mids and be telling them it's brunch. You's a bitch ass nigga. It never fails. On my block, you get shot for making sounds. We be focused on a plan to run the world. You be joking on your mans in front of girls. You's a bitch ass nigga. Just another sucker. You's a chain snatching, money gone motherfucker. You the nigga in the circle that I caught stealing. Man, I cried cause I couldn't kill him. You's a bitch ass nigga. Why you a hoe like that? Why you gonna snake your right hand for some dough like that? Why you gonna run up on a pack that he gonna throw right back? When you real shit don't go like that. You's a bitch ass nigga, bitch. You done ran over some bricks, you done copped a couple fits, now you frontin' like you rich. You's a bitch, you done hit a couple chicks, now you all up in a mix. You get caught up, you gon' snitch. You done got a nigga life big, and when you die, they gon' say you was a nice kid. Like he ain't never did nothing to nobody. And you would never be.
OG Bobby popped up in the building. Willie Lumple up, you already know what it is, man. My brother from Chi-Town, you dig what I'm saying? I feel like a weight of black. I feel like a weight of black. Which one of y'all want to hear weight of black? Anybody want to hear weight of black before we get into the rest of this work? Anybody want to hear weight of black before we get into the rest of this work? Or we can get into the work? What y'all want to do? Y'all want to hear that waiter? Because I got a throwback waiter that I had pulled up and lined up for everybody. And this one just went, this is in my mind. Keith said, waiter, so we're going to go back on a throwback. Let me see if y'all remember this. Let me see if y'all remember this one. You hear it? Let's go.
Yeah.
Shout out to Waiter Black, y'all. Look how I move.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tarzan in the video. AKA the Joker. If you know, you know.
I love Chris Rich.
Wait up. Yeah. Walk. Look how I move. Bring me in my cup. I'm about to act the fool. Wait up. Yeah. Walk. I'm with the shooters. I'm with the demons. I'm with the goons. Wait up. Walk. Wait up. Walk. Wait up. Walk. Yeah. I'll let the moon. Bring me in my cup. I'm about to act the fool.
Lola.
Walk. I'm about to act the fool. Grab the glizzy like fuck that. Yeah. Off with his head. Paint his mama house red. He was talking to the feds. Wait up. Walk. Yeah. Look how I do. If you're scared, get a gun. I just bought another tool. Brooklyn. Yeah. All these bitches wanna fuck. Tell Shorty bend it over. All this Remy spinning over. So cold Villanova. The baby daddy here doja. Radar. I put it on for the soldiers. I done told them, homie act stupid, homie getting shot. I'm down on this block, yeah. I don't think I'ma stop there. Rolling, fuck with the shakers, move with the movers, go nutty on your block. 2 first, that's a movie. Porno, yeah. Automatic on my waist, timing, demon. I be aiming for his face. Wait up. Yeah. Walk.
I can't fuck with y'all because y'all supposed to be my peoples. I can't fuck with y'all. Y'all supposed to be my peoples. He said, AP said, bring him some glasses to the county. You heard? He in the county. He said 5 minutes. I know exactly where he at. Them niggas said some shit about he could. Matter of fact, I'm gonna hit y'all. Oh, you ain't even got the goddamn grand, man. I'll be. Appreciate you. This nigga's crazy. If you're gonna hear Way to Black, we gotta hear Way to Black. Yo, dog, I feel like load up a big gun right now for Way to Black. Y'all wanna hear Waiter? You gotta hear Waiter. Let's go.
This is mine. Listen, I'm trying to talk. I ain't talking no more, man. New York City. This is mine. Yeah. I'm feeling nice. Out to Los Angeles, California. This is a war. To the south. Wait up. Yeah. Turn my headphones up. Listen. This is a war. Acting like you was claiming, nigga. Y'all niggas wasn't claiming I seen y'all niggas, man. In the 3 building. Y'all see y'all niggas in the beacon. I saw y'all niggas in the beacon, man. What y'all was doing? Low riding. You know what? Listen, what? This is a war. I'm not
shout out to 050 China Brim.
No shit. I'm trying to tell you.
Shout out to the movement.
This is a war.
China Brim, Harlem Legend, Ziggy Black, Jai. Let's go.
This is war. Wait, yeah, I'm feeling myself. Just fuck a set of twins. Just imagine how I felt. You ain't never seen a key E. Pussy nigga couldn't be me. Put this shit on repeat. Protocol, get the shooting. Robbing, looting, spinning, shooting, predicate, stupid, Scarface, ruthless. Yeah, wait, eat your pussy in a Uber. Mommy said she wanna see it. Told that bitch get a ruler. Wait, send a shooter for the shooter. The bitch something, she a master. Shoot the sergeant in the caption. Sack a fat like what's cracking. Snap a finger, niggas clap 'em. Lay you fuckers on the ground. Sun and rose, I don't fuck around. One shot, 2. Shot. Acting like you was claiming, nigga. Y'all niggas wasn't claiming I seen y'all niggas, man. In the 3 building. See y'all niggas in the beacon. I saw y'all niggas in the beacon, man. What y'all was doing? Low riding. You know what? Listen, what? This is a war. I'm not jacking. None of that. No shit.
Classic waiter.
I'm trying to tell y'all niggas. This is a war. Yo. Brooklyn shit, man. Wait up. Gang. This is war. Brooklyn. Wait, I'm feeling wavy. Life's a bitch, nigga, trust me. She about to have my baby. Yeah. Need Bugattis and Mercedes. I gave it up to God, but that nigga couldn't save me. Wait. Yeah, they hate me, yeah, they hate me. Cause Zoe keep a grip. Case they wanna trip, chicks wanna rate me. Yeah. Scary. Drippin'. Michael and Mary. Wait, I be talking. But you niggas, you don't hear me. Spaceship, see the stars, yeah. I ain't really wanna start there. Motherfuckers got one shot with the blood clot, he'll be right here. I'ma rhyme like he right here. Got a buzz, call me Lightyear. Shooting me, then I'm shooting back. Super fact, that's quite clear. Little nigga with a gun. Blocka. Gun bigger than Chewbacca. Blocka. Whoa. Yeah. You know what's cracking when I pop up. Gun smoke to the blocker. Nigga shot for my shot. Shorty ass getting fatter. Yeah. One time for my shots. Acting like you was claiming. Y'all niggas wasn't claiming I seen y'all niggas, man. In the 3 building. See y'all niggas in the beacon. I saw y'all niggas in the beacon, man. What y'all was doing? Low riding. Yeah.
If y'all listen to the ad-libs, Waiter said, I seen you niggas on Rikers Island. Y'all niggas wasn't claiming nothing. He said, I seen you niggas in the beacon. Y'all niggas was low riding. Now that nigga's a different type of crit. Shout out to Waiter Black. That nigga's a different type of crit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rich. Yo, Rich, you see that shit you be hearing me spinning? You got the right. Put that shit in your itinerary, in your arsenal over there, and rock and roll, baby. I say, Rich, put that in your itinerary. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, baby. Put that in your itinerary. Jazzy, baby. Word to Austin Powers. That's one of my favorite movies. One of my favorite movies. Yeah, Austin Powers. He said, Jaggy, baby. That's a fact. They don't understand. Real rap, ladies and gentlemen, I want y'all to pay attention. When you're in these clubs, when y'all in these restaurants, it's some shit. Anybody know anything about this devil's breath? Don't Google the shit because you hear me talking about it. If you know about it, give me some dice cubes. Does anybody know about devil's breath? The reason why I'm saying is because they're talking about it now, especially pertaining to this. They got some new sex. They got some new shit now. Anybody know anything pertaining to devil's breath? Anybody? Well, devil's breath, it comes from a drug in Colombia. Facts. It comes from a drug in Colombia. But they ain't using it to get you high. They just check it out. Remember y'all heard it first, man.
Blow a handful of powder into their victims' faces, causing them to fall into a hypnotic, zombie-like state. They then voluntarily hand over valuables, money, and even PIN codes with little memory of the events afterwards. But some even die. That's because the powder is devil's breath, a dangerous Colombian drug extracted from a flower that can cause seizures, respiratory failure, and heart attack. The thieves blow a handful of powder into their victims' faces, causing them to fall into a hypnotic, zombie-like state. They then voluntarily hand over valuables, money, and even PIN codes with little memory of the events afterwards. But some even die. That's because the powder is devil's breath, a dangerous Colombian drug extracted from a flower that can cause seizures, respiratory failure, and heart attack. The thieves blow.
Yeah, y'all better pay attention to the shit they got going on, y'all. And you know why y'all all understand it is so true and it's a fact? You done seen a movie with somebody done said, y'all ain't never seen no movie? Where somebody blew some dust and they became uncoherent, unresponsive, passed out and then dragged into a car, some type of shit like that. Keith said it's another word called for it. She said she heard of it. It's called genie powder. Facts. Facts. It's a powder, East New York. A little simple, maybe a tablespoon or two, that's all they need. All you have to do is inhale it. All I have to do is get in your nostrils. That's it. That's it. That's why I say shout out to the people that do come through and been holding me down. Shout out to the people that's really, really appreciative about some information because there's some shit going on. GP says salute. He said, I'm going to watch the beginning later on, busy at work. Salute, Dice. Get that bread, baby, as you supposed to. Appreciate you. There's certain shit going on right now. It's like every day they got some more dangerous shit that they just made up. Shout out to my Decept cats. If you know, you know. Original Decepticon Foundation, Hammercons. Facts. Facts. Rest in peace to Rumble. I think about when we was coming up. Damn. If you from Brooklyn, you know who we are. You know who we are. Or you know who we were. Lola, I see you in the building, sis. Lola said, yo, what if I tell you that shit been around? That's why I said, I know I seen that on. First of all, anything that we see on TV is basically fiction. Fiction is based from fact. Facts. Long live Rumble. There was a time, ladies and gentlemen, where a simple utensil like a hammer was more dangerous than a gun or a knife. Was more dangerous than a gun or a knife in Brooklyn, New York. I'm going to tell you what God loved. And as I got older, I think about certain things that I've witnessed. Hey, Holly, I see you. I'm sorry. Pardon me, sis. I ain't see you in the building. I think about some of the things that I have saw. And God forgive me, I think about some of the things that I was involved in. Yeah, you know, I was just talking about that other day, sis. She said, what they tell you is fiction is the truth. Beyond the ice wall is all the places they say are just movies. Facts. Facts. Anybody, y'all can Google it right now. Decepticons of Brooklyn. Google it. My man Rum. Woo, kid. I'm just gonna say he was an animal with everything. That's just that. But to see somebody hit with a hammer, to see the effect of it, that's something that actually haunts my sleep to this day. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's on my beautiful mother. I have seen some things, and I have participated in some things. God forgive me. The Lord knows. Being now 52 years old, I could not even imagine someone hitting me anywhere, much less the head, or attacking me with a hammer or my son. Because you know, the sins of the parents, Yeah, Rich, that's a fact. I keep telling y'all, anybody, if y'all not subscribed to St. Laz, get over to St. Laz. Type in St. Laz. It's about 6, 7, 8 stories over there with me. Rest in peace to my man RoboCop. Like, you see these pictures here? I did a story on this man right here, Sean White. Rest in peace, RoboCop. Woo! I can't even imagine to tell you who he is. These 3 individuals right here, Demencio, the first one, Rumble, the second one, my man Marcellus, who I named my son after, the third one. This man right here, China Rob, from Nostrand Avenue, Decep Royalty, my family, Barrage. Rest in peace, Decep Royalty. Low Life Royalty right here, Dead Cat, the great Dead Cat. Boosting Bill, Mike, whatever you want to call him. He has so many aliases. Them pictures ain't just pictures. These is friends. These is, whew. You notice I said rest in peace. It could be somebody on a podcast with a picture of me from back in the day saying rest in peace to Big Dice. So when I think about the things that I overcame in New York, Lord have mercy. This man right here, he beat somebody with a hammer, and he went to court today. And guess what they did to him? See, because when we was kids, we was kids. This is a grown-ass man.
New at noon, he was convicted in a vicious hammer attack at a subway station. Now we know how long he will spend behind bars.
William Blunt hit Nina Rothschild in the head more than a dozen times at the Queens Plaza subway station. Eyewitness News reporter Shantae.
Now see? Let me say this now. We never did that. Right hand of God, Sharon McLeod. Never did that. Never did no foolishness like this. This nigga, grown-ass man, not only was he trying, I guess, mug or rob her or whatever as the story goes on, this man beat her with a hammer.
Times at the Queens Plaza subway station. Eyewitness News reporter Shantae Lands live outside the courthouse in Kew Gardens, where the judge just handed down that sentence. Shantae?
Well, Sandra and Lauren, the judge gave a lengthy sentence, ultimately throwing the book at William Blunt, saying that based on the amount of evidence and him being completely wrong, he gave him 25 years to life. 60-year-old William Blount entered the courtroom earlier today, just about an hour or two ago. He sat emotionless as the prosecutors requested the maximum sentence. He was tried and convicted, you might remember, for first-degree assault and robbery back in February. Well, they brought up a handful of his prior convictions spanning decades of violent felony offenses of kidnapping, robbery, and attempted robbery. Blount's sentencing today comes more than 3 years after that savage hammer attack that was caught on camera in Long Island City. The video of the brutal robbery on the subway steps in February of 2022 sent shockwaves throughout New York City. William Blount was later arrested and convicted of kicking the 60-year-old female victim in her back twice before falling down the stairs. The victim that he struck was a subway rider and city health worker, 60-year-old Nina Rothschild. She was struck in the head 13 times with a hammer. Rothschild was headed home from her job as a research scientist with the New York City Health
Department. You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, and he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when the kind of minds be cautious. I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. All these expensive clothes, like was that smart? Now they uploading their clothes on the Poshmark. Switch, baby, careful with this. I mean, this bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like, hi from who? Bout to put your car on skates. You think you slide through? I help build my niggas. This ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means. I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas. I'm an animal. It's a jungle where I'm from. What y'all wanna do? You can't play both sides. You niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The street said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, and he still told.
Appreciate everybody for pulling up. Please continue to hit that like button, share this live. If you want to contribute to the channel, I think I got it up here. This one going across. Cash App, and I got PayPal. It's run across the bottom. It'll be up there for a couple of seconds. This one right here got to make me think about some things like I be trying to tell some of the women. They don't want to hear what I be saying. When I say sometimes the aggression in our women is terrifying, because it leads up to certain events. You dig? Pay attention to what happened, of course, in New York over a parking space. Over a parking space. Facts, Rich. He said, shout out to St. Lads. Great channel. That's a fact. Over a parking space, young lady sitting out there on the phone, speaking to somebody. Sadly, that was a man who beat her and the other one that started punching her. Yes, it was two men and one woman. Cold-blooded fact. Niggas should go to jail. Matter of fact, the niggas should get beat by niggas. When you watch the whole show, if I'd have been there, we'd have been all fighting because number one, that shit was fucked up. Number two, that was a girl. Number three, that was men. But pay attention to the conversation before any blows was exchanged. I want y'all to pay attention to the conversation before any blows were exchanged. Because I tell people, not just women, men too. What you say and what you don't say could assure you getting home safely. What you say out of your mouth and what you don't say out of your mouth could be very helpful in assistance on you getting home to your house, to your loved ones. Let's check this whole story out. Let's go.
Look, this is a boy, yo! Yo! No.
One more time. Sometimes you got to get punched in your mouth to be like, yo, you know what? Next time, maybe I'll shut up. It's fucked up. Let's be real. It's fucked up. Should anyone have put their hands on each other that day? Who knows? What if somebody would have called you a monkey? What if somebody would have called you a slave of a different ethnicity? What if you were aggravated? My sister, where you at? Hold on. I don't do bias over here. Okay, cool. Check this out. New York City, overcrowded, overpopulated, all the migrants, all the immigrants coming through, all the what? The money, the assistance, the housing, everything that's being given to them. So that's already frustration. All right, you got a black girl circling her block. Hispanic family got a garbage can in the street waiting for one of their family members to come back and get in that spot. Ladies, you might get upset what I'm about to say to you. Sometimes you got to learn to be quiet. I was going to say shut the fuck up, but that's aggressive. I don't want to sound aggressive. I don't want to come across like that because that's just how I talk. That's not what I mean. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, yo, shut the fuck up. But some people may take that like, yo, Dice is mean or Dice is coming at me disrespect. So I don't say them words no more. I watch how I speak. But it's sometimes you have to learn to just be quiet. Sometimes you have to humble and understand and be able to view your surroundings and your circumstances and be able to put one and one together and get the equation of two. Because pay attention to what I'm saying. Motherfuckers will beat the shit out you, yo. Then you start talking about that racial shit. Oh, you monkey, you a slave. Then she starts coming back. Oh, fuck you. You's an immigrant. That shit is wrong. You see, let me tell you something. Y'all don't see what's going on. Let me explain something to you. Damn, this shit gets me mad. Pardon me. Shit kind of be getting to me. I grew up in Brooklyn. So I went through the whole ethnicity from the Italians to the Russians to the Greece, to the people from Greece, to the Panamanians, to the Dominicans, to the Rastafarians, to the Puerto Ricans, back to the motherfucking Americans. I've been through all ethnicities. Before the government started putting this word migrant, because all it is a cut down from the word immigrant. Since they started talking this word migrant, a lot of us have became racist. A lot of us became racist, and a lot of us became angry and frustrated with the whole situation pertaining to immigration. See, we're not thinking about the fact that a bunch of these people are coming from third world countries where they're getting raped. They're getting raped. Their children are getting murdered. They're getting put in these sweatshops to work all day. They're getting beat. They're not getting no. See, they're getting this thing to come over here to a better place that they think they run into. We're not thinking about none of that. See, pay attention. And then we think about, quote unquote, how they come from all these countries. And then they get these funds. They get money to move. They get money for furniture. They get money for clothes. They get shelter. Now pay attention. If this was done and it wasn't televised and broadcast on TV that the assistance was coming for people, you would never hear no frustration between people. Because number one, back in the days, Puerto Ricans, shout out to all my Boricua people. Shout out to my best friend. His name is Alfonso Rora. Everybody know how I feel about the Hispanic community. Puerto Ricans, they came every 5 months. When I was coming up, it was 2 or 3 new cool Spanish niggas in the block. Aunt Tito, my man PP, all jokes aside. So we wasn't giving a fuck about people coming from their countries trying to better. When we seen the Jamaicans, we didn't give a fuck. When we seen the Panamanians, we didn't give a fuck. You know why? Because they all came with gifts. Because we was all using each other. The only reason why Americans was getting cool with Dominicans and Puerto Ricans because they had the best cocaine. The only reason why we was getting cool with the Panamanians because they had the best heroin. The only reason why we was getting cool with the Africans because they had the best heroin. The only reason why we was getting cool with the best Jamaicans because they had the best marijuana, allegedly. So we were all using each other. But see, we was all getting money. See, they didn't give a fuck about us. We really didn't give a fuck about them until we built certain rapport with certain individuals that we looked about like they was us. See, it wasn't no such thing like, oh shit, well, just 1,500 people came to New York City and they were given housing. See, because the reason why it wasn't frustrating us because we didn't know about it. The government got a way of bragging about doing something that they're not doing to make themselves look right. If that makes sense, I hope it makes sense to you. They have a way of bragging about, yo, we got all these people from these countries that are going through this bullshit. We're going to give them the opportunity to be, quote unquote, the best people that they can be. And then they came over here and then you understood that you took some of the most dangerous people because this is the part they didn't talk about. When it came to that deal for that money, they got the right to clear their jails with the most worst and deadliest people from these countries. So when you got people that's coming out of jail, they couldn't know what to do in their own country. So they get the motherfucking United States, Manhattan, New York, Brooklyn, gold chains, iPhones, cell phones, Michael Jordans, them niggas going crazy. And then what they did, they started broadcasting this. I did it all in my shows. They started telling you about the minorities and the things they was doing wrong. What happened first? They started broadcasting the fact that the shelters they were putting them in, somebody was always getting stabbed. Yo, Carnage the Billy, I see you. You see, if y'all pay attention to my shows, I showed y'all, I told you all this was going to come up a year and a half ago. I told you this when the young man shot the person, check this out, down the block from Bloomingdale's at the weed spot. I said, this is all, it's just like the feds, the government. You keep getting jammed up with shit in the state, you keep beating the shit. Oh, my lawyer beat that. You got caught with the gun. My lawyer beat that. Got caught with 125 grams. Oh, my lawyer beat that. Went to the program. You got caught with another 2 ounces of some pills. Oh my God, my lawyer beat that. I got the best defense. See, the state keep throwing that shit out. That's a fact. That's a fact. When it comes to probable cause and reason for conviction, they don't have a motherfucking right to convict you because number one, you have a lawyer that proved in the loopholes of lawyers, the liars of the world, they say, yo, you didn't have the right to do this. So when you get let go all them times, cynical one, I see you. You know why you keep getting let go? Because the feds is telling them, let them go. The same thing the government did with the migrants. They was running around stabbing up people for the motherfucking iPhones. You remember that? Don't say nothing about it. Let them go. They were stabbing up people in Brownsville because you was putting them in the co-ops. Don't say nothing about it. Let them go. Young man shoots the person right there down the block at the weed spot, right down the block from Bloomingdale's. Don't say nothing about it. Let them go. They get stabbed up again. They say, yo, ship all of them back. So now when you say on the news, all the people that we just gave this golden opportunity, we going to round you motherfuckers up. That's what's going on right now. Y'all don't see what's going on? That's what's going on right now. They say, yo, check this out. Y'all done fucked up, so y'all going back. Y'all done fucked up. Y'all going back. And that's why you see so much rebellion. That's why you see so much rebellion when it comes to this shit right now. After this Joffrey shit, we're going to get into some new shit over this girl in this parking lot. Let's do it again.
Real. Never would I. I make a movie here. Gonna minimize my friends, cause niggas. Women out tell you where they only treat pay what they did. Take me where niggas is hating, they can't enter. You can put your trust. That bitch is ain't known for you think she won't. That's what's the so one of those. I'm throwing, maybe don't play. Never would I act like I'm something I'm not. Never would I tell.
Yo, shout out to John. Pardon me again, y'all. Situation going down here in North Carolina. I'll show you one of the pictures. This is 2 hours away from me. But unfortunately, I got family members and friends that's up here. This is Durham right now. This is Durham, North Carolina, right now. Underwater. See, right now it's tropical storm for us down here. Very, 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 very bad time. Thank God. Where I'm at, no, we don't have anything like that yet. We get bad rain. Like, that's why sometimes when you see I'm saying I'm going live at 6:30 for the past couple of days, it might be 6:40, 6:45, or 7 o'clock because it knocks out the Wi-Fi. You have to wait. Like, I'll see the difference between North Carolina and New York is all of our important wires and stuff like that in New York are underground. They're protected in case of heavy storm, winter, you know what I'm saying? Because it snows heavy in New York as opposed to it's snowing rarely down here in North Carolina. So when we have a snowstorm or a hard rainstorm down here, the electric lines, some of them will pop. So the minute whomever you're with, electric company you're with, gets the notification at their office that the electric line is popped, that's live electricity. They're going to automatically shut down the whole generator that generates the whole area pertaining to their coverage, And then you will get a notification. Ghost Town Bullies, I see you in the building, beloved. They will tell you how long your lights, because see down here, the lights and everything go out. Word up. The lights and everything will go down here. So pray for the people down here in North Carolina. Pray for the people in Texas, y'all. Pray for them babies and them people in Texas. We have some people, unfortunately, that are still missing down here in North Carolina. There have been a couple of fatalities. But thank God it hasn't been like the fatalities that's going on in Texas right now. But it's real, real serious. This is nothing to play with. Nah, this is nothing to play with down here. And I'm going to end it on this one. We got to get into this situation I was telling y'all about this young lady, because I'm going to show you both. I'm going to show you the before and the after, because I wanted the sisters to see this one. I got female friends that was killed. Like, I can't make this shit up. Rest in peace to my homegirl, Monique. Monique Duke from Park Place. We called her Momo the Madam. I told y'all a story about her going to Clara Barton and bunch of girls and stuff like that. Rest in peace to her, and rest in peace to my other homegirl, Monica. Momo and Monica. God. And then rest in peace to Maritza. Like, damn, like, I got to talk about some people, but I got to prepare myself to talk about these stories. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to St. Laz. He was the first one to get me to really talk about my man, M. But when it came to Monique, shout out to my man, Duke. Shout out to her mother, Sabrina. Mr. Duke, rest in peace. Shout out to Marty. Shout out to Gigi. Shout out to Boo and all of them. There's a young lady by the name of Monique. She was in description. Karen Steffens, Superhead. What's the lady from Love Jones? Nia Long. That era, like when they was that, put them two together. That was my homegirl Monique. My homegirl Monica. God. Shout out to my man Ronell. Rest in peace to Chick and Miss Black and them from St. Mark's and Utica. Chicks had the barbershop. Miss Black had the liquor street. He had the son named Ronell. His baby mother was Monica. Both of my homegirls, Monique and Monica, were taken away from us because of AIDS. This is when AIDS first hit. Like, I don't know if y'all remember this shit. This is like 89, 88, 89. You started hearing about AIDS. Like, you just started hearing about that shit. Like, that shit just came from nowhere. Like, AIDS, you know what I'm saying? AIDS. Like they started talking about this shit that we was hearing about people like Rock Hudson having. People like Liberace. Like, that shit wasn't supposed to be in our motherfucking hood. Shit me. There's a projects called Albany Projects. Anybody know about Albany Projects? This is a cold-blooded fact. It's the blood headquarters. Shout out to everybody know who they is. But I remember back in the days, y'all, if you was dealing with a girl in Albany Projects, they was like, you got AIDS. The reason why this story is so fucking crazy. My homegirl Monique, my homegirl Monica, rest in peace. Both of them were very intelligent girls. They were beautiful. My homegirl Monica, this lady named Tuba back in the days when they started doing the African hair braiding, Monica was so pretty. Her face was on the fucking, like, they blew her face up. Like, she got her hair braided. And we never understood that shit. Everybody like that shit, her hair, she was like, yeah, because she was a beautiful girl. You dig what I'm saying? But her hairdo, the braids, like, they just complimented her face. So the lady, Miss Tuba, took it up the block to the printing spot on Utica, and they blew, like, how they used to put the people's faces hair that they did, well, hers was right in the middle. But see, God worked in mysterious ways, because we used to always tease Monica about that. And the reason why the picture's in my head right now is because it was a dude from Nostrand Avenue. Keisha said, that's crazy. Monica sat next to me getting her hair done one day, and I never saw her again until I found out. This is facts. See, y'all know Keisha. This is facts, I'm telling y'all. It was a dude from Nostrand Avenue. Nostrand and Pacific. Big Dread. I ain't even going to call his name. I'm not even going to call his name. To this day, he living. Big Dread. To this day, right now, he's living. I'm 52. So he might be about 63, 65. See, but back then, it wasn't abnormal for like older men to deal with young girls in the neighborhood. I'm talking about the Sergio Cincini era, like when the chicks was wearing 5411s. Anybody know what that is? Like the Reeboks was $49.99 plus tax. Some shits came out to 5411. I'm talking about they was wearing the pink Sergio Cincini seats. The girls was wearing the aqua blue ones, getting their hair, the waves, Dominicans and all that, the puffed earrings. Well, make a long story short, nigga was getting money from Nostrum, big dread nigga, getting a bunch of money, had a bunch of women around him. Ironically, he started sleeping with both of them. Even though Brooklyn is big, he was getting money. So this wasn't the cell phone era where bitches could run up and say, oh, I see a man with a girl taking pictures and all. This ain't that era. This is the beeper era. The most important thing you could do was hello. Mo went to the hospital one day, and I seen Duke, that's our uncle, and he was just like sad. I'm like, yo, boy, what's wrong with you? He was like, my niece in the hospital, about to go up here and check her and all that. Make a long story, she died of AIDS. My homegirl, Monica, she died of AIDS. Fucking with the same dude. And shout out to Monique Hill that be coming in here. She came in here one day, and I just heard Monique say, like, motherfucker, why you ain't never say my name? Like, that's just who she was. Like, she was short. Her spirit was, like, both of them was short, but their spirits was very, very overpowering. So rest in peace to Monica and Monique and Maritza. Damn. I just heard her say, fool, what about me? Chick named Maritza. Damn. She was Panamanian. I don't know if y'all remember when the first bootleg Guess pants came out, the first bootleg Guess shirts came out and the sweaters and all that shit, the first knockoffs of Guess and stuff like that. She used to be on Utica and Lincoln, and she used to sell clothes up there every night. This is facts. 7 children. She had 7 kids. She had 7 children. She used to sell clothes on Utica and Lincoln, right across the street from Chase. At night, she was a stripper. Her name was Brown Sugar. Her real name, Maritza Reyes. Maritza, R-E-Y-E-Z. We in a gambling spot one night, me and my man G. Howard Robot. We on Lincoln and Franklin. Rest in peace to my nigga Lotion. We up there with some real disrespectful niggas. So we shooting dice. I'm dead broke. Yep. I wouldn't have been there with like about $200-300. I'm dead broke. I got a free chicken sandwich. I'm dead broke. My arm was just not hitting that night. My man G, he just followed me. $50 of his money I done lost. He mad with me because I done lost $50. You know, friendship shit. Who up in there shooting dice? Maritza. I hear somebody say, yo, punk, when you going home? Maritza come to me, God bless the dead. And you know how you go to hug somebody? When she hugged me, she was like, yo, I think they trying to rob me, Dice. And she just backed up and smiled. And I was like, what up? What you getting into? She was like, yo, I was about to go downstairs and get me a cab. When you going home? She just said it to me again. I looked at my nigga G. I said, we going home when you going home. A couple of dudes from Franklin and Lincoln. I noticed how they looked at her. Like when she asked them asked me when was I going home, I said, we going home when you going home. We wound up getting in a cab, taking the cab to Schenectady and Prospect. She jumped out, went up in her building. Me and my man G walked up Schenectady to Park Place, went in front of his building, smoked a spliff, and I went home. She used to sell a little pussy too, respectfully. Respectfully. She had 7 kids. And the nigga she was fucking with, you might as well say she had 8 kids. They found her in the water behind King's Plaza with her eyes cut out of her head. I can't make this shit up. They found my homegirl in the water, like behind King's Plaza, where the boats and stuff used to be at, with her eyes cut out of her head. I can't make this shit up. Can't make this shit up. So I have seen a host of male and female friends of mine. Unfortunately, some have died of natural death, natural causes, but the majority of them have been murdered. That's facts. That's facts. My homegirl, Arlena, she was from Linden Projects. She got killed in 92. If anybody know anything about Ron Do and the Raiders in them, if you know, you know. If anybody know anything about Ron Do and the Raiders of them, black SC 400, dark skin, used to wear the army fatigue jackets. Unfortunately, he lost his life. And Arlena, may she rest in peace. There was a rumor that circulated that she may have knew more than she had told everybody when Du got killed, rest in peace. And then, unfortunately, they had her funeral. Now, see, that's why I try to tell people, pay attention to who you are, especially women. Especially women. Because it can happen. We're going to end it with this one, yo. Check this out again. Look how all this started. Now pay attention. Pay attention. The dude, the women, the other dude sitting on the top, she's on her phone. All she got to do is get in her car. Pay attention.
Look, this is a boy, yo! Yo! No, no. They're all getting. Do not.
She said, bitch asses jumped her. Let's go again. Let's go. You know, I'm a fuck with you. Know, I got to. Keisha said, bitch asses jumped her. Annette said, nah, Dice. She been working. She put the abbreviation with walking. She been working all day, just trying to park and go home. The men had no right putting their hands on her. Hands down, I agree with y'all. Hands down, I agree with y'all. Now I got a question for you, Keish. I got a question for you, Annette. For any man that you love or any men that were in your life, father, brother, man, boyfriend, etc., etc. The individuals that y'all have chosen to be with, would y'all have stayed out there and argued with them? Think about it. Calling the police, get right in the car, pull up, call the police. You right, Annette. Now I'm gonna ask you this again. Now, before you answer this question, here's the trick part, because y'all know I always got a banana in the tailpipe. Knowing the motherfucking individuals that y'all have been around and how y'all have been raised, are y'all gonna stand up there and put yourself in harm's way to the fact where someone can put their hands on you, check this out, and then you gotta go home or call a nigga like me and say I got jumped? I'm not gonna argue with you. Nope. Me and you ain't arguing yet. Even though I'm gonna check you later on. I'm about to get dressed. I'm about to call one of my mans and we about to go murder everybody, allegedly. Just hypothetically speaking, to an extremity. I'm going to hurt somebody that jumped somebody that is supposed to be with me. Huh? Willie Lump Lump said that mouth got you in trouble. He said, I wouldn't have been allowed to even if I had tried. But you want to hear something funny? There is a great part of this. I'm going to show you part 2. I'm going to show you part 2 to what this young lady said after this experience. Because this might have been an awakening from God. Check this out.
Over a parking spot in Queens turns violent. A resident in the Ridgewood neighborhood says one of her neighbors used a garbage can to try and save a parking spot on the street.
And when she couldn't find anywhere else to park and tried to move it, words were exchanged and fists started flying. And residents who live in the area say that this brawl was years in the making.
Eyewitness News reporter Crystal Cranmore spoke exclusively with the woman who was attacked.
I couldn't tell that I was getting hit in the head and everything. I was just trying to defend myself at the time.
Cell phone video shows 21-year-old Jada McPherson taking blow after blow.
It just all happened so fast. Her agenda was to pull my head. That was their main agenda. Like it's 3 against 1 and I'm like 130 pounds barely.
The fight started over an issue New Yorkers know all too well.
Parking is like hard to find.
McPherson said she was returning home from work when she was trying to park her car on Putnam Avenue near Onderdonk Avenue in Ridgewood, Queens, Monday evening.
The guy, he came and put a garbage can behind my car to like prevent me to park. I circled the block like 3-4 times. I came back and I'm like, it's been like 30 minutes and you're still here.
A verbal altercation with the man and 2 other women, police identified as Andrea Dumitru and Sabrina Starman.
I'm not gonna lie, I called her an immigrant, but she called me a slave and she called me a monkey.
Quickly turned violent. Medics treated McPherson at the scene and arrested Dumitru and Starman. Neighbors say they are family and there have been issues with them holding parking spots for years.
It's not worth fighting. But across the street with the garbage cans, they're trying to hold the spot. He sits there monitoring it, and that's what happened.
I just heard, I heard voices and looked out the window and saw
arms flying. If you're coming home at rush hour, it can take like up to an hour to find parking.
McPherson says she's ready to put this tragedy behind her and has even found a lesson through it all.
It gives you a different look at life. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, certain things is just, you just have to like let it be.
Police have charged 40.
You see that? He said sometimes you just gotta let shit be. Facts. That shit could have went left. She could have got left on that sidewalk. What if one of them people had a knife? What if one of them people had a gun? What if when she got slammed to the floor, that never, after her head hit that cement, you know, people, you get hit in your head the wrong way, you know, you leave here. You see it all the time. Oh, that was a mistake. No, that wasn't no mistake. The niggas that put their hands on that woman, by now y'all should know what I feel about them. By now, y'all should know what I feel about them. But to everybody in here, I've been saying this from day one. I've said this when I said I get so upset. I don't even know why I used to get so invested in this shit. But if I fuck with certain people, especially if they over here or if they've been on my platform, if I see them and they're women, if I see them going through certain stuff, it kind of like bothers me, because if I see something of importance in you and then you display pure ignorance, it's just upsetting sometimes. Because the mouth, the tongue, what you can and what you cannot say can prevent so many things. And then you got to understand this, ladies, it's a lot of niggas that's fucked up. You see that nigga fucked up. He running around wanting to be a woman. Pay attention. It's already a mental disorder. Not saying it's wrong for what he has chose to be. Let's get that straight. But what I am saying is something that has happened in his life that has led to his decision of being a gay man. That's the issue I'm talking about. The outcome and the result of someone that may have been molested or overexposed to something or sexually, you know, a certain shit, you got to really be like, damn, well, maybe damn. I can understand that, damn. You dig what I'm saying? But they wasn't supposed to put their hands on her. But see, you got to understand something. This is what I be trying to tell people. Ladies and gentlemen, when you are fighting or arguing with a transgender, as they label now, woman, which is born a man. Let me tell you this again. When you are arguing with a transgender who was born a male or born a female, trying to say that they have now taken on a reverse of opposite sex, because you have to pay attention. It's not just men that portray women. They are women that portray men. But it should come with that. To me, it's a topsy-turvy, because a man, in his mind, he's saying, I am a woman. I don't care how I was born. But in his mind, he says he's a woman. So in his mind, it's no problem to fight a woman. Because in his mind, that's who he is. But then you got to understand this too. When it comes to a man that's trying to emulate a woman, what's the most thing they're going to try to do? Over-advocate their opinion, talking through their nostrils. Think about that. That's something to think about, right? There are women, they call them studs, right? That in their mind, they are a man. What did I just express to y'all yesterday about a thought of yours? It's still yours. Whether it's logically proven or not, your thought, they cannot change that. If you're a woman and you get up and you say, because you put on a strap on and you rock a short haircut and you can play basketball and you try to emulate a man, if you can portray that and you telling yourself you're a man, God damn it, you're a man. And if you're a man, same thing, vice versa, and you telling yourself it's all right for you to put on a P-cup or whatever the fuck, some high heels, a dress, a hair, extensions, whatever the fuck you got in your mind, that's what you, whether it's logically proven or not, it's your thought. Word of advice. Everybody don't think logically, y'all. So when you put that in your mind about everyone not thinking logically, I promise you, you get home every night much safer. Peace. Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? It's knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists, has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?